I still remember the day my mom called me into her office, a sly grin spreading across her face. I have some good news, dear, she said, her voice dripping with false sincerity. I was immediately on guard, sensing something was off. My mom and I had always been close, but after my dad passed away, she had become increasingly cold and calculating. As a 30-year-old freelance writer, I had always been close to my parents, but my mom had been acting strange since my dad's passing. She had been handling his estate, and I had trusted her to do the right thing. But now, I wasn't so sure. My inheritance was supposed to be a surprise, a nest egg to help me start my life. My mom handed me a stack of papers. Your father's lawyer sent these over. It's all about the estate and your inheritance. As I flipped through the documents, my heart sank. There was a clause that I had never seen before, one that gave my mom control over the funds if I didn't contest them. What's this? I asked, trying to keep my cool. You never told me about this. My mom shrugged. I didn't want to worry you. It's just a technicality. But I knew better. This was a deliberate attempt to steal my inheritance. I spent the next few weeks digging into the documents and talking to my dad's lawyer, who revealed that my mom had been secretly working with him to push through the clause. I felt betrayed and angry. I knew I had to act fast. I started by making an appointment with a lawyer who specialized in estate disputes. As we sat down, she told me, you have a strong case. Your mom can't just add a clause like that without your knowledge. With her help, I began to gather evidence and build a case against my mom. It wasn't easy, but I was determined to protect my inheritance. But just as I thought I had things under control, my mom dropped a bombshell. She hired a team of lawyers and filed a countersuit, claiming that I was trying to take advantage of my dad's estate. The media got a hold of the story, and suddenly I was thrust into a very public and ugly family feud. The pressure was intense, but I refused to back down. I knew I was in the right. The day of the court hearing arrived, and I stood confidently in front of the judge, my lawyer by my side. My mom and her team were there too, but I could see the fear in her eyes. The judge reviewed the evidence and ruled in my favor, stating that the clause was invalid and that my mom had no authority to control my inheritance. As we walked out of the courtroom, my lawyer turned to me and said, you did great. You protected your inheritance. I turned to my mom and said, you should have just let me have what was mine. The best part? My mom had to pay $100,000 in court fees and my lawyer's expenses. She was left with nothing but a huge debt and a damaged reputation. I walked away with my $200,000 inheritance, feeling vindicated and relieved. And I learned a valuable lesson: never underestimate the power of standing up for what's yours.